Hey there, it's Greg T from the Image Stop doing a quick overview / tutorial, walkthrough on how to enter your blogs on a blog site where the blog has been created with a template to do all the formatting for you to make your entry much easier. So yeah, that kind of sums it up right there. We've created a new system with a lot of our newer sites that you can create your own blogs and everything very simply without having to do a lot of formatting or worrying about a lot of clicks that are going to format and feed well into your site. So on this one, let's take a look here. First of all, we're already logged into the back end. So I'll kind of show you here. We are in the dashboard. Everything's all set there. But in this case, and that's why you see the black bar across the top. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll down here. And as you can see here, this right now, there are 3 blog entries in this particular website. So we're going to use the importance of roof maintenance, why it matters for your home, as an example. So when that one's clicked, we go to this blog, which is already up here in another window. And you see how it's formatted here. You've got your title and everything at the top, your text, regular text here, your subtitles and so on and so forth here. You got an image that's been put in place and more subtitle stuff here. Also, you notice that image is showing up here as well, and each blog entry here has an image showing. Now I'm going to show you how that works. How we're going to do that is we're going to edit or go to the edit post here, and we're going to go to the page to show you where all these things take place. Okay, don't worry about this one here. That one's already been covered. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you how on this particular blog entry, how it looks. Then we're going to go in and we're going to enter a new one too, just so you can see how quickly this works. So as you notice, this does not use the Divi builder. In this case, the site is built with Divi, and that has enabled us to create a template that will automatically feed everything into the blog the way that it's been created already. So that's a really, really good thing to make things simple. So here's how we're going to do it. We put the title in here. Okay, regular text is added here. You notice here under this is actually just set as a regular paragraph. Here, missing shingles, that's a heading 3 or an H3. Okay, and then so on and so forth. This is all there. Don't worry about the red marks here. We have a grammar plugin with our browser so that it recommends changes to things in the grammar level. Doesn't mean things are wrong. For instance, dirt filled, it could be with a hyphen or not. So stuff like that. So anyway. And likes to put a lot of commas in too. So that's kind of interesting here. So anyway, that's how all this stuff's done. Here, it's just using the bold or not of the actual site. So, pretty simple there. And, what's probably happened here is it's been, this whole article has probably been done up in Microsoft Word and cut and paste in here. 2 things to remember when you're cutting and pasting from Word though. One, Word will put in a lot of extra coding that isn't necessary. On the tabs here, you'll see visual and text. If I take a look at the text, this is actually showing a lot of the extra coding and stuff in there. This, for instance, the class P3, that's an extra bit of formatting that's not necessary. So if I get rid of it, doesn't change anything really, right? So that's just some of those things there. But if you notice some weird things with formatting, we suggest that you do your cut and paste right here into this section and then do your formatting here, because you can go in and, format entire rows this way, and say this is an H3 or this is an H2, whatever. In this case, it's not only the H3, but it's been, bolded as well. You can take that bolding away if you like, so on and so forth. So stuff like that. So I'm just going to undo some of these here. That shows you those areas. Now, next thing here is we've also, going into the right-hand side of the page, you'll see that there's categories there. Categories are usually how you can separate different posts and stuff into different pages and all that kind of thing. In this particular instance, we have one page for all the blog posts, so we left the uncategorized as our main. Reason being is it will always default to that. So if you forget to, put in the category, it will automatically default to uncategorized. So we left that as this, and I'll show you when we do the new entry sample. And scrolling down to the very end part of this the tutorial side here is the featured image. Always remember to put a featured image. That featured image, okay, the picture that's shown there, is what will show up here in the top when it does the feed into the blog area. And now I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. So when entering a new post, so a post is for your blog, for when you're posting blog things, you can go to the new at the very top here, so a new post. You can go to the post section. You can click a new post there on the left-hand side, or at the very top, if you're looking at a post, you can also click the add new button, and it will set you up for a new one. So let's do that. We're going to put test post here. And then we're not going to add the DB builder. We're going to simply start typing here. In this case, since I'm not cutting and pasting from Microsoft Word, I can type direct. So I'm going to say type text here and format as needed. Oh. Very good. And I'm just going to cut and paste a whole bunch of stuff there so you can see it fill up, basically. I'm going to say next title. And we're going to do that thing where we make that an H3. I'm not going to bold it like the other one, so you can see what that looks like. And then we'll just kind of do this a few times too. Good. Now let's show you how we add a photo in here. So in this case, I'm going to say, okay, add media. And we can go to our media library, whatever there already. Or, we can upload a brand new one. If we do that, we can select it right from our desktop. In this case, I'm just going to use a current one. I'm going to use the Google logo here. And you just scroll down to the bottom. You can say how you want that aligned. In this case, I could say center. We could say no link, so it's not going to link to anything, and we'll do it full size. You have different choices, so if as far as your sizing is concerned. Actually, I'm going to change it up just to kind of give you some examples. So let's go full size, and we're going to add some caption. We're going to say, this is a great image. Let me just put that there. And we're going to insert in the post. And what happens is it pops that right in there. Again, this is full size. You might look at that and go, oh, you know what, that's good, but it's too big. No problem. Click on the image, go to edit, and say, okay, we're going to change that to medium instead. And update. Well, there you go. Much better. Say that's the size you want. As an example. You don't have to. You can make it however you like, of course. Now, when this is all done, you've got everything kind of in there formatted as you need. I'm going to copy and paste here. I'm going to go and add this down here as well. And again, don't forget, got to go down, and we're going to get a feature image. Now, to show you how the feature images work, I'm going to use a different featured image than the image we put in the actual body of the post. And we're going to use, let's use this one right here. Okay, we're going to add featured image. There it is. And we're going to say done and post. So once that's all set, once you click publish, you're done. It's great and set. Now here's something that just is a little bit of a side bit for you. You could go over here to where it says publish immediately and edit this, and you can actually schedule your posts to be going out at different times if you like. So, what we recommend to people is if you get, some time and an urge to write a whole bunch of different blogs, you can write, say, a dozen of them and schedule them to be actually posted one per month. And you're set for the year. So nice little thing. In this case, we're just going to simply post. So there we go. Publish that one. Now, when that is done posting, all we have to do is go to the page. There we go. Done. Go to the blog page, and we're going to do a refresh. And there you go. There's that one we told you that we just put in there. So there's that. I told you about that featured image. Shows good there. Now let's take a look at what the post looks like. Now you see, we did not change any of or add all this different stuff to the page, but because of the pre-formatting we have set in the template, it automatically sets it up for you, which is a really nice feature. So, and also, you notice this last part right here, that is part of the template. So being part of the template, it's going to show up on every single page. Now, it's a good call to action is what it comes down to, so people can always, be able to get a hold of you. And as an example, just go to the previous article, and there it is there, showing as well. So that pretty much sums it up. If you have any questions, do feel free to reach out, and take care and enjoy.